would obviously have signed up for document delivery before they went to the interview. So don't get anxious and think you have to actually sign up for document delivery. Again, no, you would have done that in any case before you actually went to the interview. What you're now required to do is perhaps submit your passport, or they may ask for a police certificate if the one that you had submitted before had expired, or they may ask for something like the original birth certificate, a marriage certificate. In some countries, such as Jamaica, they sometimes ask for a certificate of non-impediment. If, for example, there's a court issue that is going on or is finished, they may ask for details about that. And so it's important that you take those documents to the courier so that those documents can be forwarded to the U.S. Embassy. Another thing that they might ask you for, they may say you are to scan and upload these particular documents. That's extremely important to recognize what exactly they have asked you to do. Scan and upload, which simply means that you're going to scan the documents and you're going to upload it into the portal that they've asked you for. Sometimes they give you an email address that you should submit the document to. Other times it may be that they're asking you to upload the documents in your portal. When you are scanning those documents, you need to make sure that it's not so big that it cannot be attached and it cannot be uploaded. Because if it cannot be uploaded, obviously you won't be able to hit the submit button and the U.S. Immigration Service will not have your document. Whatever documents you're asked to scan and upload, please make sure you do so. Please make sure that the scan is clean, meaning it doesn't have any shadows, it's not showing your fingers in it, it's not showing shadows of persons or anything like that. It's a clean, clear scan that you are going to be uploading, and you upload that, you submit it, and you make sure that you see documents submitted. Now, another thing that you need to do is make sure that if they ask you for the proof of relationship document, you submit those. And what are proof of relationship documents? The birth certificate of your child, which should have your name and the child's name, or it could be photos of you and your children, or photos of yourself and your spouse, your parents. It could be that you submit, for example, the receipts when you send money to them by various remittance services. It could be school records for your children. It could be baptismal records for the children. It could be letters showing the correspondence between you and whomever is your beneficiary. It could be also things such as documents proving that you and your beneficiary own resources together. Say, you own a house together, a car, whatever. Insurance documents, all of that kind of thing can help to prove what is called the relationship. They may even go further and ask for what is called proof of cohabitation, and that would be specifically related to a husband and wife situation. And in this particular case, the petitioner and the beneficiary are required to submit the documents proving the marital relationship, and that can be varied. That could be photos, but that could also be joint tax documents. It could be insurance documents showing the name of the petitioner and the beneficiary. It could also be documents related to property. You own a house together, or you own land, you own a car, whatever, stocks, whatever it is that you have together that shows your relationship as a couple may well be asked for. There may also be a request for documentation, and this is particularly regarding cases where persons have adopted children. You may be asked to provide proof that you lived with the beneficiary child or children for the requisite 2 years. And of course, there are lots of ways to show that, whether it is the school records for the child and or children, their medical their documentation related to medicals, whatever. So it's very important that you make sure that you are checking off, literally checking off each of the sections that they've asked you to look at. And finally, it is important too to check the very last page of that list that the embassy interviewer would have given you, where at the very bottom it says in red, it says, make sure that you take action before 1 year. That is absolutely critical. For most US visa applications, once you have gone past the interview stage at the embassy or the consulate, they give you 1 year in which to submit whatever additional documents are requested. And if you take more than 1 year, you stand a very good chance of losing that immigration benefit. And so it is crucial that you recognize that you move very quickly. As soon as you get that letter saying, that form that says that you need to submit the documents, you need to start working on them. And it's important that you realize that time is not necessarily your friend in these cases. If you don't move quickly, you stand to lose your benefit. So please make sure that you act expeditiously with these applications. Remember, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about our YouTube channel, Atkinson Law, where we offer educational information about US immigration.